Well, she said, well, oh, I'm just so grateful that Hannah bought her books before we left yesterday.
Yeah,
I don't know what I would have. Well, you know what, Natasha? In the end, it's all going to be for nothing because right before she graduates, I'm going to turn that fucking cookbook in. And then all she'll be left with is a whole bunch of student loans and a scammer like her mama. So go ahead. Keep whining.
As usual, she's, kicking the ass out of it.
Well, and here's the thing. I thought her daughter was this big, talented,
Yeah, what happened?
Are we
to
not
that?
going to school anymore either? Huh? Did a
That's
college maybe learn about? Did a college learn about a plagiarized cookbook?
Oh dear.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Did a college learn about a plagiarized cookbook?
Oh dear.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm doing big real life things. Y'all can stick flashlights up your butt. Y'all can have your internet affairs. I sit back and it entertains me during the time while I'm doing other work, but I don't want to get into any fight. I like keep it over there. Honestly, it's not. It's in the least bit surprising that it's actually happened.
No, it's
I am so nervous. Like, what if my foot slips off the brake and I ass end the parade float in front of me and kill somebody?
You're not gonna do that.
I mean, like, that'll be the moment that, like, I'll lose control of my knee. Like, my knee will go out and it'll, like, cause this big chain of events, and I'll end, I'll probably maim a dozen people and kill 6 horses. My luck.
Well, you'll have a viral video anyway. At least you'll have a viral video.
Girl that ruins days of 49.
Before we go here, I see somebody's in the chat here says, well, no disrespect, voices, when you say we, that's the issue, but didn't you contact Natasha's daughter's college over a cookbook?
Oh my God.
Did we contact Natasha's kid over a cookbook, or did you contact her kid over a cookbook or college or whatever the fuck she's saying?
Nope.
Are we at the section? Are we at this time of the month where we have to go through voices?
Some voices did 6 fucking years ago.
Yep, it's all old. I've made the thread. I said it multiple fucking times. What the fuck? I've never denied saying it. Have I ever contacted the college? Nope.
Who's got a cookbook? Why would you call him over a cookbook, though? What the fuck?
They wouldn't be able to give you any information anyway because it's all very confidential.
Exactly.
It has nothing to do with the student.
Exactly. A long time ago, she put out a fucking plagiarized cookbook.
Oh, well, fuck. Okay. Can't do that either, so.
Exactly. So
she did it at the lab?
Maniac. Nice way. You've been sitting in here asking that same motherfucking question since I clicked the link in the launch panel. It's bullshit.
So she did it. She did a lab where she did plagiarism, just like the lab did.
Yeah, she played. Yeah, she probably. And I mean, she probably fucking did because Natasha's daughter does do that kind of stuff. I mean, she probably fucking did. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure this is you first.
It's me.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to be sure first. Okay. You're up. So you're up here. What was going? Okay, so what's going on? What's the cookbook comment?
Voices, settle down. I heard you on Country Joe's channel the other day.
Yep, we laughed about it. Did I do it?
So you think it's funny to laugh about that you can contact a child's college?
It's laughable because even if you did, the college won't tell you anything. That's the laughable part of it. Wouldn't get anywhere. And if Natasha wasn't picking on me, I wouldn't have brought that back up. I've left her alone. And if Natasha wasn't picking on me, I wouldn't have brought that back up. I've left her alone.
When did this happen? That situation?
A year ago? Over a year ago.
No, voices,
yes.
Voices, you're lying. It just happened on Country Joe's.
No, she's saying the incident.
The original thing is over almost 2 years ago.
Yeah, she's talking about the incident took place 2 years ago, but she reiterated the story 2 days ago, and that's what you heard on Unsupervised Maniac.
And laughed about it. Is that the problem?
Yeah.
Because I laughed about it? Okay, whatever. Get over it. If Natasha never started talking about me and picking at me again, I haven't done a fucking thing to her. Not a thing. You want to start digging up bones? We'll dig up bones. Don't get pissed because I can give better than she can.
Well, let's get this out right here. So, like, you threatened it but didn't do it? I mean, it was a threat to go over life, but you didn't go over life? I'm confused now.
What happened was there came out a fucking plagiarized cookbook. I said, gee, if you're a student at a college and you plagiarize things, that's automatic grounds for
disqualification.
cool, whatever. get
Only
over
if you do it
You're-
there,
You're
not
allowed
if
to
you do it off
threaten
campus.
other creators' children.
Yeah, that's bad. That's really bad. But the fact is that's happened 2 years. Did you actually do it, or did you like voice?
No, sir, I never did anything.
So you joked about it 2 years
And
ago.
she wasn't a child. She was in her 20s, and she was selling the goddamn cookbook on YouTube.
Yeah, but wait, did she make the cookbook at school?
Again, I have no idea.
Okay, if it didn't happen at school, there's nothing the school can do about it, even if it is plagiarized.
Yeah. So basically, you made a offhanded comment about calling about.
No,
plagiarism.
no, no. I'm sorry, B. Tim. She didn't. She said this happened 2 years ago, and then when I brought it up that she just did it again 2 days ago, so what? Get over it. No, that's not cool. You do not go after another creator's children. Period. You just don't.
Well,
That's kind of what this channel's about,
She
right?
was a creator herself. She had her own channel.
But what'd she do to you? What did she do to you, Voices?
Again, I am not digging shit up from 2 years
Because
ago.
she
You
didn't
are.
do anything. No, you just said it 2 days ago on Country Joe's
It got
channel.
brought up. I said, oh, well, maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
Right. So, oh, that's right. You're funny, right? That's cute.
so
You're the only one that has a problem with it.
You know what?
Don't nestle yourself back up under
Everybody
Natasha's
should have a problem with it because it shows who you are.
Oh, okay.
I don't agree with it. I didn't know about it, but I don't agree with it.
This is
You-
bullshit.
When
You
say
can't tell me it's 2 years
real
ago.
quick, but
You
you said
just fucking
everybody
did it 2
on the
days
panel
ago.
agrees with it.
No, I didn't. I got brought up again, and I said, did I do it? I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't.
Right,
Yeah,
and it was
I think-
funny, right? It was funny about a young woman's college career. It was funny to you. You know, you cry a lot about a lot of bullshit. You know, or people were making fun of me about my teeth.
Do you
know,
feel better?
Do
you feel better?
You're gonna
You
let
want
me
to get
finish.
it? Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna let you get it
You
all
should.
out so you can say everything
You
you need to
should.
say, and then I
You
never
should.
want to hear another motherfucking word out your ass. Okay?
I'm scared.
Go
now.
ahead.
I'm scared. You know, you sit up there and you cry about being a victim, about people, you know, making fun of you having no teeth or whatever. But then you get on panels and you want to shame other people about other things. You can't have it both ways. You just can't. You also cannot, you know, claim that you're gonna, regardless if it's a creator everybody hates or not. You can't claim that you're gonna contact their college. And anybody that stands by that is ridiculous.
Listen, like I just said, I didn't know about it. And I don't agree with it. So you can't say the whole panel. You know what I mean? When you said that, you know what I mean? I was just like, no.
Well, not the whole thing. I said any. I'm sorry if I said
They've had
any,
people in this community contact my university,
and they should.
contact my clients,
And they shouldn't.
yeah. So I
And they
get it.
shouldn't.
They should no, but there's nothing they're gonna be able to find out. They won't release information.
So nobody should ever be out there saying, so what, I did. Because all that creates is another motive for somebody else to do something else.
Yeah.
And it's gross.
Yeah.
If we're going to fight against it, we have to stand against it. Period. End of story. It doesn't
Yep.
matter who it's done to.
Who was that? Tragedy Pimps Exposed made a great point. Did she plagiarize or not? You know, that it's just showing bad behavior. I mean, I guess. I mean, you know what I mean? And she's saying she was an adult. She had her own channel, and she was the one actually doing
He
that. So
plagiarized something that had nothing to do with school, though. It was awful.
Hold on. Every recipe is plagiarized. Let's
Right.
get over it.
No, they are not. You have
Yes,
to
they
give
are.
credit.
Yes, they are.
No,
Yes,
no.
they are.
You go and you look. There are no. That's bullshit.
Oh, here we
Obviously,
go.
that shows exactly how uneducated you
Somebody
are.
in the
You
vegan
never
community
give
was
credit.
Oh,
just
voices, I
scrutinized.
would settle down with the uneducated shit if I was you.
No. Somebody on the vegan community was just scrutinized, and their channel was almost brought down because they plagiarized somebody else's recipes.
Thank you.
Okay, so no, you can't. You're not supposed to really copy a recipe. You're not supposed
And
to
if you
that.
do, you must give credit to where you found it from.
Mhm.
If
Like
you
going
are
back to the whole
selling it
thing.
for money. The problem
Okay,
is
so-
when you sell it for
okay.
money.
Anyone
so
can
the
make a
point is if you make
cookbook.
a candle
Said
and sell it
cookbook
based
can't
on
be
someone else's
copied
recipe,
identically,
that's
but
a
using
different
random
difference.
recipes in a
That's
cookbook
different.
as a
That's an exact
compilation
science. You know
is
what?
not
I'll-
illegal.
Because you can
The
actually
copyright for a
keep your
compilation
entry
does not
anywhere.
cover the individual works included in the compilation.
You had too much oil and you can blow someone up. So
Well,
It
no, you're
only
right about that.
protects the
I'm in
arrangement
candles,
and
so I kinda
selection
know
of those recipes. See the link
We're
below.
talking about recipes.
we have recipes that you're supposed to follow, guidelines. You're not supposed to
Right.
overdo it and try to be different, maybe different
that's-
colors,
That's
different
kind of the point
fragrances.
that I'm making.
No, I get what you're trying to make, but at the same time, it wasn't done on school soil.
Ding ding
It was done probably
Right.
off of campus, so her school should not be called. Period. Has nothing
Right.
to do with her, and I get that. I understand
Right.
that.
She was kind of, she was kind of making a recipe book in her home and was selling it to her little subs and was like, oh, cool, this is a really good peanut butter recipe.
So wait, she was a YouTuber and she was plagiarizing, allegedly, what if they allegedly plagiarizing a cookbook that she was selling to her subs, and she's not supposed to. And your issue is, did she contact that was the situation, and then she tried to contact someone about the plagiarization, the school or something like that? Is that the
Well,
situation?
let's listen to Voices, what she has to say. Go ahead.
Okay, I thought you'd answer that question.
Well, no.
But you know.
Voices keep
No,
saying,
you're the one
yes,
that brought it
yes,
up, and you're the one that knows all about this, so you go right ahead and tell the story.
I
I
will
mean-
tell the story. She didn't plagiarize a cookbook. She may have taken some recipes from other cookbooks and put it in kind of like a printed homemade, cookbook that
That's
I guess
plagiarism.
maybe 6th graders or 7th graders or whatever can do.
That's plagiarism. If you photocopy someone else's cookbook and put it into your book, that is plagiarism.
She didn't photocopy it.
well, she copied it
Just
word for
because you
word.
retype it doesn't make it your own recipe.
Yeah, that's plagiarism. But we continue. Okay, so what else happened? And then she basically called the school up about it.
So then Voices felt the need, or she said, I don't know if she did or not, but she said several times, like she said 2 years ago and then 2 days ago on CJ's panel, that her colleges were contacted.
No, I said maybe her college was, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Because I don't know. I didn't do it. But just because I didn't do it doesn't mean
you
somebody else
said you.
Because, of course, what I've learned is that what I said was a dog whistle. Yep. But you know what? Sometimes when somebody pushes you to the fucking limit, you're going to fucking resort. I have left Natasha alone.
Not her daughter. What did her daughter do to you?
Well, it got brought up. What am I supposed to say?
No, I'm asking you. What did her daughter do to you?
You don't get to plagiarize. It wouldn't matter if Nick did it, Blunt B did it, fucking Cappy did it. You don't plagiarize.
It sounds like she was a YouTuber, and she was basically like kind of like if you're copying other people's cookbook recipes and selling them as your own, she's like stealing from the actual person who created the recipes and not giving credit. It'd be just like me if I just grabbed someone's video and copied word for word, like certain pieces and not giving credit. And so she revealed that, and that person's a YouTuber. So, you know, when you're a YouTuber, you're kind of fair game for criticism. If you have now, if she's called, and basically what it sounds like from Voices is that she basically said, no, someone could have done it, and it's kind of like, obviously it's like kind of, I don't know, it's a little childish to say that.
No, what she's saying is her mom pissed me off and hurt my feelings, so I went after her daughter for a dumbass cookbook.
Well,
that's what Voices is saying.
No, that is not what I'm saying. Not by any means.
It is. Because I asked you,
what
did her daughter do to you? What did her daughter do to you?
She plagiarized a fucking cookbook.
The entire cookbook?
Yes.
Well, even if you plagiarize 20% of the cookbook, it's still bad. You're stealing from other people's content.
If you take somebody else's work and you pass it off as your own, that is plagiarization.
So it's cool to
go. Why did you go after her in the first place?
Yeah,
I think it's cool to go real life on this kid because she made.
I never went real life on her. That's your problem. You're assuming something.
Yeah, because Voices, it sounds like Voices just said that she, someone could have. She didn't say I did.
Well, okay, so it'll be okay if I say I may or may not have or may go on.
No, it's a shitty thing to say. You agree? I agree. It's kind of like a shitty thing to say, but that's 2 years ago, and Voices has said.
No, it's not 2 years ago. It was.
No. The event took place 2 years ago, and she reiterated the story that she got mad at, and you're angry that she's not showing like a little bit like, hey, I fucked up, guys. Maybe I shouldn't have. That's what you're mad at. That's what you're angry at, and you're not exactly. You're just basically saying, well, I thought Voices changed, and she just acknowledged she kind of fucked up. But Voices is trying to say that she's really fucking pissed off at NatashaCooper, and she might not be, inclined to think that.
So she's so pissed off at NatashaCooper, it's okay to go after her child.
Well, if their child is a YouTuber plagiarizing stuff, then people have the right to know that they're being kind of.
Okay, Tim, what's a YouTuber to you? Are you a YouTuber?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel.
Okay.
I have a YouTube channel. If I'm selling a product,
you know what? I just want to make sure the rules are for everybody. That's all I'm asking.
Yes, I have a YouTube channel. Yes, absolutely. I mean, like, what's the problem? I mean, like, if I was like, for instance, would you think it's a good? I mean, like, if someone's selling plagiarized cookbook and they're selling it to their fans and they're stealing someone else's content.
She printed off in her little home and maybe sold 10 of them.
Yeah.
People are all in trouble. They get in trouble for that all the time.
Yeah, it's bad. But when we read Tina's
I know, and they should totally be taken by the FBI. I mean,
no, it's not that. It's not that. It's unethical.
No, it's unethical. I mean, like, listen, I'm not agreeing with what happened 2 years ago with that, but I'm saying like this person's like a YouTuber. She did the plagiarization, and maybe like Voices was like, I really don't like NatashaCooper and what her people are doing. She went that. It's a shitty thing. I mean, like,
right. So I want to bury her daughter because she may have copied a couple recipes, and you're cool with that.
I'm not
cool. A lot of recipes are recycled.
I'm not cool with it because it has nothing to do with the school. So
yeah, it wasn't like you're making it sound like she called up the school. She said she just said like, oh, someone could have, but she didn't admit that she called up the school.
Yeah, she didn't. I mean, no, it has nothing to do with the school anyway. If she did plagiarize, leave the school out of it.
I mean, I'm not cool with it in real life. I get what you're saying, but
school or threatened to call the school. That's okay.
I think the real issue is that she just didn't like basically 2 days ago, and she didn't show that she was like apologetic about maybe like going after the kid of NatashaCooper. That's pretty much what it sounds like, a situation like that. Because we all know, like, that's what it sounds like. Am I correct with that, Unsupervised?
No. Can you repeat, Tim? Sorry, I didn't hear the whole thing.
Oh, it sounds like you're just like angry about maybe like Voices just didn't show that she kind of like made a mistake back then, and when she reiterated the story, because you knew about this incident probably 2 years ago too.
No, I didn't. Well, no. First off, I didn't know about it 2 years ago.
Okay.
Second of all, yes, she's actually still actively on this panel saying what she did was fine if she did do it, but she's not actually saying she did it. She's saying, "Oh well, who cares if I did?"
Yeah, I mean, that's not good. I mean, like, I think, like, pretty much, like, you shouldn't dog whistle. And I think Voices admitted that it's a shitty thing to do to dog whistle.
And that's kind of the point that I'm making is
yeah.
you can't dog whistle, A. B, you don't go after another creator's child, regardless if they have a YouTube channel or not, simply because you don't like the other creator. I mean, that's kind of what Queen has based this whole thing on. We don't go after other people. We go after the person that said what they said and did what they did.
I
Period.
can understand that. I can understand that.
I have no clue what we're talking about, but I will say this.
Guys, I don't go after kids, and I mean, you know, kids should never be brought up, and that's that. And then since she's been over here, I don't think she's been bringing kids up. Did this happen while she was over here? I don't think it did. If it did, you can correct me if I'm wrong. And like I said, just because we're up here, she's up here, doesn't mean we condone any of that shit or find it okay. I mean, that'd be like somebody going real life and you sitting up here, and just because you're up here, people say you condone it. No, that's not okay. For you to sit here and say, well, you're okay with it, you're all right with it. No, that's not okay. Nobody's okay with that. Nobody's all right with that. But there ain't shit we can do now to change it.
Yeah, it's like a year or two ago. This happened.
Right fucking now. Why she's up on this panel? She won't
hold up. You came in here. And you're like, oh, you went real life on someone's kid. You made it seem like she was going life on some little kid or something. You know what I mean? It was like a little bit skewed on the actual fact. That's how you came in though. That's what got me.
She has her own channel. She's on this platform. No, she shouldn't have went after her, in my opinion. And it's just my opinion. I don't feel she should have went after her like that because she's mad at Natasha. If she had any other reason, whatever. Do I believe she should have called the school? No. The cookbook wasn't made at the school, had nothing to do with the school. The school should have never been fucking called, period. That's how I feel.
I didn't call the school.
There you go.
I never have.
She just dog whistled.
Never contacted.
Yeah. I learned that what I did was called a dog whistle.
Yeah.
I learned.
So you just learned that 2 days ago?
Well, like you just did coming in here and saying that she was going after someone's kid. You know, that implied something a little bit different to a lot of people probably. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean, because my kid is 35.
Well, you could have said that she was an adult kid. That would have made a lot more sense, you know, instead of coming in like that. That's how you took it. And that's what that's how I perceived it. And that was what I was like, hold up, let's see what actually was going on here. And then you come to find out it was an adult person. And then, you know what I mean? You came in kind of a little bit
maybe,
like.
You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I don't see a 19-year-old as an adult person.
She's 22, and she was 20 when she did the cookbook.
Yeah, that's fucking gross.
Her own
That is
YouTube channel.
I've actually been in a situation like this. I don't know what we're talking about. But
anyway, we're going to Hobbit. So if you want to talk about Hobbit, go ahead and stand up here. If you don't, we'll deal with the voices of this shit.
All right, cookbook 2023. That's what they're saying in the chat. Cookbook 2023.
This one got even quicker. Now we're beating me up every 3 weeks. Thanks, guys, for accelerating the pattern.
I'm dying to hear what Willow has to say about Dolly. Honestly,
all right,
that's all I can.
Now I hope your daughter has 48 hours of miserable back labor, and then I hope the baby's born so fast they don't have a chance to give her an episiotomy, and her fucking crotch splits from split to splat. That's what I wish for your daughter now. I hope they twist her crotch. She has to have 57,000 daddy stitches. You want to make me the bad guy? I'll be the bad guy. No problem.
I've made her the bad guy because of what she said last night. I did it.
I'll be the bad guy. Fuck you.
Natasha took that into, now we're going to ruin a baby shower. And oh my God, y'all, look at these people. We were so blessed that Kaylee could have this baby. Oh my God, we didn't think that she'd ever have this baby. La, 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 la. Get over yourself. She's not the only person to have one fucking ovary. She's not the only person to struggle with infertility. Get over your fucking self, Natasha. So that led to my anger of saying, hey, you know what? I wish her 37 hours of back labor and to tear from split to splat. Because I didn't want to say from clit to butthole. But do you understand that type of a wish? A, it has no power. It's somebody's words. B, do you understand the likelihood of an overweight mother with a high BMI already having a long labor and having exactly that happen? There's every high probability of it. I did it because I'm so fucking tired. She can talk about whatever she wants, but if we talk about anything, we're bad.
I mean, to be fair, that is bad. I mean, this is one time that is bad.
Well, you guys can think that. I don't care. I don't care.
Can I say something? I don't give no fucks for Natasha, right? As you know, neither does Jace, right? But can I put it to you from this point of view, right? What about the people that heard it? So women that would be upset about that because of either went through it or they have a daughter or whatever. That's what I'm.
Okay, so you don't think that there are multiple topics that are out here that are spoke about that people haven't gone through?
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying earlier, right? Because
again, I'm not a mother, you guys. I chose not to be one.
You're a woman, though, Voices. You're
hey, a woman, if you don't want to tear, don't get pregnant.
Nah,
that's
different.
different.
Voices, listen to it from this perspective, right? So we all lost our shit when Wolf Boy said the thing he said about the R word, right? Because people have experienced it and it's upsetting to hear. And I'm just saying, if you look at it from that perspective,
it still doesn't change my mind, CJ. I don't care. How many times can I tell you? I don't care. I said it. I stand behind it. And now I wish her bad glucose testings for the rest of her pregnancy.
Oh, shit.
And I'm gonna wish her 87 hours of back labor and 47 other things. So I can wish whatever I want to wish. The point is, those are wishes and those are words. But what these motherfuckers are doing, they're Token Hillbilly. I will go to my death finding out who Token Hillbilly is. Token Hillbilly is coming to start sending that little clip, which everybody's gonna laugh because they're gonna say, that's Angela. Yeah, I've heard her say worse. I've heard her say worse to her own mom. I've heard her say worse about her own mom. They're going and sending it to my newspaper, to churches, to schools, to businesses, and they're also.
What does shit say though, Voices? If you don't want that type of shit being sent, why say things like this?
Why go real life on somebody though?
Are you not? But is that technically not the same thing? Wishing all this harm on her pregnant daughter? Is that not going real life?
I didn't contact a motherfucker. These people are going out of their way to contact people. I didn't put Kaylee on the internet. I didn't put her pregnancy on the internet. You don't want people weighing in and speaking on a pregnancy. Don't put it out there. You didn't want people weighing in and speaking on your cancer. You didn't put it out there.
Right, but also
But then when somebody did, we all came and supported you, didn't we?
Right, because wrong is wrong, right?
Again, as I said, you guys can think I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong.
See, my voice is like, so someone in the chat has just said they had gestational diabetes, right?
And so?
But
get over it. It's a gestational diabetes. It happens to most women when they're pregnant. Pregnancy takes a toll on the body.
But you don't wish it on somebody though.
You know what? I could wish so it's okay to wish somebody wins $1 million, but you can't wish gestational diabetes on somebody? Get the fuck out of here, you judgmental bitches.
You're not really comparing it to $1 million to a lifetime disease.
It's a fucking wish, and gestational diabetes is not a lifetime disease. It's 9 months during a fucking pregnancy. No, you guys aren't going to tell. Like, you guys, you know what? If you don't like me, unsubscribe and don't fucking talk to me again. I'm not out here to win fucking friends. I'm out here to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
And if I want to come out here and say what I want to say, I'm going to fucking say it. There isn't a motherfucker on this planet that's going to get me to be otherwise. I don't care. What I care about, I've never gone real life on her. I've never done anything but said words about her. So what if I said, just wait until your daughter gets ready to graduate from college? Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. I guess we'll all find out. And if it wasn't an issue, why do you keep bringing it up? Do you think that I don't keep playing on it because you keep bringing it up? The more you bring it up, the more I'm a mean girl. I've told you guys that from the get-go. I've been a mean girl my entire life. I'm the nicest mean girl you'll ever meet. If I like you, I like you. If I don't give 2 fucks what happens to you. And if you don't like me for that, unsubscribe and stay the fuck out of my chats. I don't give a fuck. I'm not out here to win friends. I came out here to build an advocacy network. If you're not like-minded and you're not willing to call people out either side and don't give a fuck what you say, I don't want you around me.
I'm calling out either side. I'm calling out your behaviors. I think they're horrific.
When Mandy went when Mandy went for you about your brother, right? I came on that.
Again, that's personal.
No,
that is personal. Why are you bringing somebody's personal? Because I didn't put my brother on this platform. Natasha put Kaylee on this platform. Natasha's got her sons buying her gifts. Jesus Christ.
That's not the girl's fault, though, Voices. It's not, she can't help what her mom does.
Well, you know what? She could have easily said, I don't want it put on the internet.
I don't think Natasha would have cared.
That's not our problem.
No, and it's not our business either. I just think if you're going to call out Natasha's behaviors while mimicking them, it's dismissive. That's my opinion.
That's your opinion. We all know what opinions are like. They're like assholes. Everybody's got one and they all smell bad.
Mine don't smell bad.
Again, you're no better than I am.
No, I'm better than you.
Who are you to call anything out when it...
No, I am better than you. I would never say the things you just said. They're horrible. It's just cruel. I think you've let your anger get the best of you. And I understand.
And so what do you think that's going to do? Do you think that's going to make me change by you telling me I'm horrible? Nope.
No.
Because in the end, if you really want to get into this, in the end, you're a felon and a single mom. I don't give a fuck what you say. Your life isn't mine.
You are such trash voices. Thank God you lost your advocacy because you were such a low down piece of fucking shit.
Maybe did I?
You think
did
you're better
I
than
really lose it?
Or
did I let you all believe that I lost it?
Careerless, fucking on disability. You say what you want. You get up here. You try to throw.
Well, at least I got a fucking. At least I got income, and I'm not depending on social media welfare. You fucking cunt.
That's facts. That is facts. You are just a miserable fucking bitch. What a low down, trashy motherfucker. Yeah. So now, if you're a felon or a single mother, yeah. Thank God she's not an advocate. You piece of fucking shit. Advocate my ass. Wow. I can't believe that she would go so low because she just said either you stand for what's right against both sides and then gets offended when you do. And then she sits up there and acts like she advocates for mental health. She advocates for people in jail. I swear to God, I pray to fucking God you are not out there advocating for anybody in jail with the way you think.